It is both a benefit and a curse because Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 Episode 5 does not give Joe time to dwell on his problems. Cruz recovers from her attack on her own while dealing with the immediate effects of Kate's terrifying vehicle accident. Although we can feel Joe's conflicted thoughts towards Kate and Cruz, there is never enough time to experience those sensations before the next punch is delivered. Cruz struggles to keep afloat following a string of setbacks as Joe deals with issues she's never encountered. Cruz feels comfortable pushing her boss's buttons in a manner she hasn't previously since she is unaware of the seriousness of what Joe is going through. This episode gives Joe, played by Zoe Salda, a true glimpse into her emotions in a punchy, honest, and authentic way. Joe is typically stoic. Joe is doing her best to resist giving in to terror while being aware that her daughter is feeling the weight of sacrifice. When she discovers her daughter alone herself in the hospital's recovery section, unsure of what is going on, her facade soon breaks down. Quick to summarize, Joe. It's part of her responsibility as a parent and a leader, but knowing what Kate needs and really providing for her are two very different things. Joe is brutally honest with Kate about both her health and her own parenting shortcomings. Kate misses her mother, plain and simple, even if she finds her annoying. Being motherless is challenging, particularly for Kate, who realizes that Joe is prioritizing her job over her parental duties. The range of emotions between the performers is evident, but Joe isn't only trying to be careful with Kate. Throughout the entire series, there has been debate over Joe's marriage to Dave Annabelle's character Neil. The couple is much in love, but they have chosen hard, high-pressure jobs that keep them busy, sometimes keeping them too busy for their family. To their girls, his co-workers, and Joe herself throughout the series, Neil has been Joe's most vocal supporter. Neil's patience is becoming thin in Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 Episode 5. Every solemn look he adopts betrays his anxiety for Kate's state and his frustration at not being able to protect their kid alone from a life-threatening situation. Throughout the show, he is a silent force, but towards the conclusion, it is obvious that he is dissatisfied. Joe is told that she loves him, but he doesn't instantly declare the same. The situation is unpleasant and tight and is undoubtedly headed toward a riskier situation. The multifaceted Laisla de Oliveira's Cruz, who has been drugged and abused, fights with her troubles as Joe manages her home life. Cruz's recollection is completely blank, yet her body still exhibits traces of trauma. Cruz's pain is evident in every move she makes in the first part of the episode. Cruz's identity still feels incomplete, despite the Lioness team's support, particularly in light of the fact that she has been spending so much time as Zara with Aaliyah Amrohai, who has been searching for her buddy. Cruz joins with the Lioness team as they undertake a larger operation in Texas as a result of Kyle's unsuccessful recovery efforts on Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 Episode 3, continuing to disregard Aaliyah in search of explanations or a purpose. Never have the two been completely in agreement. Cruz is a valuable member of the team, and Joe is aware of her strengths and abilities. Joe frequently undervalues herself, which is what she does to herself. When Joe feels threatened, a quiet confidence emerges, but it typically goes unnoticed when she's interacting with people or situations like Kate or Cruz. It's not that she doesn't believe she can prove herself, rather, she appears to assume people won't accept her unquestionable authority. Joe tries to mother each of them in a different way, but she struggles to keep them safe. The fourth episode of Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 looked at how Joe behaves as a member of her family from the outside, particularly in times of need. In this episode, it was seen how Joe manages her work while still having to care for her children. Joe handled Kate in a heated moment and then retaliated against Cruz in a way that she was unable to do with her own kid. Cruz seems to be making decisions that will ultimately hurt Joe and the Lioness team, therefore it is certain that the two will continue to spar. As Special Ops, Lioness Season 1 nears its conclusion, the road seems to be paved with bombs. We as the viewers won't have to wait long to find out which will go off first. Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. You may like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more breakdowns if you like it. I appreciate your time and interest.